Hey guys, Adam coming back to you today with another home improvement tip. Today we're going to talk about how to replace a broken tub spout with a diverter. Alright guys, so here's the tub shower unit that we're working on today, and here's the problem child that we're going to be replacing. So, I think as everyone knows, on a tub shower unit, when you pull up on this lever here, it diverts water from the spout, so from the bathtub position. And when you pull it up, it should divert it so that it actually goes up to the shower head. So as you can see, I'll turn that off. As you can see, this works fairly well, but it doesn't completely seal off. And the person who's buying this property, submitted that as a request that they'd like to have this replaced, and it's such an easy project I decided I'd just go ahead and do it for them. So all we need is basically what you want to do when you're approaching one of these projects, like I always recommend, try to find something as similar to the existing as you can. And this particular unit, like most are that you'll probably find, has a set screw on the bottom here, and it's actually an Allen key set screw. This one I think is actually a 4mm. So to take this off, all we have to do, I'm gonna find that set screw, get your Allen wrench on there, and we're just gonna turn that until we get it loose. Once that comes loose, you should be able to pull that right off the wall. So basically, so I'll just show you how, if you can get you should always try to get something that's as close as possible to the original when you're replacing pretty much anything actually. So in this case, here's the spout that we took off. There's the set screw on the bottom that we loosened up, and basically all that set screw does is it comes up through this little plastic piece and it makes contact with the copper supply pipe. And then there's a, well, it actually fell out when I took it out here. I'll show you on the new one. So inside here, there, hopefully you can see that, there's a rubber O-ring, and that rubber O-ring makes a seal around the pipe, and that's what basically makes sure that the water doesn't leak back to the wall and make sure it actually comes out your spout. And then here's that set screw, and we need to go ahead and loosen that up. Right now we wouldn't be able to get it on the pipe. So as you can see, we turn this down, and then once we slide that onto the pipe, we're just going to tighten that set screw back up until it makes firm contact, and that's what will keep it on the supply pipe. So we're going to back that out so we know that it doesn't interfere with putting it on. And we're basically just going to press on. I did kind of clean this pipe up a little bit. If yours has a lot of gunk and like calcium or lime building up on there, you may want to take a little bit of light sandpaper or emery cloth just to kind of clean that off. But this one's pretty smooth, so I'm not concerned about it. But we'll go ahead and press it on there. Careful pressure, kind of ease it on, just like that. And now just make sure that it's kind of level. And then we'll come back underneath with our screwdriver and put some pressure on that set screw. There. It doesn't take a lot of pressure, just all you're doing is making sure that doesn't fall off. So now we've got that on good and tight. And now we'll give it a test. Turn the water. There you go, perfect seal. Turn off the water, and once the pressure relieves from the system, then that will pop down, and then you're just back to a standard bathtub. So very easy. And I won't bore you with this, but what I will do is I'll clean this up a little bit, and I'll run a small bead of caulk around here just to keep that sealed. Don't put any on the bottom, you just want to have some around the top just to keep the water from kind of leaking back behind that spout, and it's a finished product. All right guys, hopefully you found that helpful. As you can see, that's another one of those projects that once you see it done and you've done it one time yourself, you actually know that it's a very easy project to do. So if you get into one of those situations, those things over time, you know, with lime, you know, calcium buildup and lime buildup, those diverters just sometimes they get stuck. I've had them before where you can't move it at all. Sometimes they are like that one where you pull it up and it moves, but it just doesn't seal properly. It's not, don't mess with it. It's not worth, you know, living with it that way. For $13 and 5 or 10 minutes of your time, you can have that resolved and have a good working tub diverter again. So hopefully that was helpful. If it was, do me a favor, like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, bye.